Let's dive into the high-stakes world of Suits, Season 1, Episode 1, where Mike Ross and Harvey Specter shows us how to dominate through brains, charm, and strategy. These guys don't just survive in the cutthroat legal world, they thrive by leveraging unique skills, knowing their worth, building trust, adapting under pressure, and out-preparing everyone else. In this video, we are unpacking 5 key moves, digging into why they make these choices and what they are aiming to achieve. Let's break down the genius behind Mike and Harvey's power plays. First, leverage your unique skills to stand out. Mike Ross walks into Pearson Hardman with no law degree, no credentials, just a suitcase full of weed and a photographic memory. During an impromptu interview with Harvey Specter, Mike's purpose is to prove he's not just another candidate, he's irreplaceable. He uses his memory to dissect a hypothetical legal problem on the spot, rattling off case law and strategy like a seasoned lawyer. Why does he do this? Mike knows the legal world is a shark tank, and without a degree, his only shot is to showcase a skill so rare it overshadows his lack of pedigree. His goal isn't just to get hired, it's to make Harvey Specter see him as a secret weapon, someone who can outthink Ivy League grads. By solving the problem with speed and precision, Mike shifts Harvey's perception from skepticism to intrigue, securing a job against all odds. Let's see this in action.
Pick a topic.
Stock option backdating.
Although backdating options is legal, violations arise related to disclosures under IRC Section 409A.
You forgot about Sarbanes-Oxley.
The statute of limitations renders Sarbanes-Oxley moot post-2007.
Well, not if you can find actions to cover up the violation as established in the Sixth Circuit in May 2008.
It's impressive, but you're sitting at a computer.
Playing hearts.
That moment is Mike betting everything on his unique strength. His purpose is to stand out in a room full of elites by proving his mind is a game changer. He doesn't apologize for his unconventional path. He doubles down on what makes him different, forcing Harvey to rethink what a lawyer can be. It's a calculated move to carve out a place in a world that should have rejected him. Know your worth in negotiations. Harvey Specter doesn't just play the game, he sets the rules. He negotiates with client Gerald Tate, who tries to lowball settlement to save money. Harvey's purpose is to establish his value as a lawyer who doesn't bend. He refuses the offer, threatens to walk away, and lays out why his work is worth top dollar, citing his track record and the case stakes. Why take this hardline stance? Harvey knows that accepting less would signal weakness not just to Tate, but to every future client. His goal is to maintain his reputation as a closer who delivers premium results, ensuring long-term respect and bigger deals. By standing firm, he forces Tate to meet his terms, proving that his confidence isn't bluff, it's backed by skill. Let's see how he pulls it off.
Why don't you take your pansy attitude back in there and make him sign my deal? Or I'll pay someone else your money to do it for me.
First of all, Gerald, if you think anyone's going to touch this deal after your bad faith, you're mistaken. Second, the way our agreement works is the minute Cooper signed the deal which gave you everything you wanted, our fee was due and payable, which is why at 7:30 I received confirmation of a wire transfer from escrow indicating payment in full. So I'd say the ball's in your court, but the truth is your balls are in my fist. Now get your ass in there and close the goddamn deal.
Harvey's smirk says he knows his worth. His purpose is to protect his brand as the best, which means never settling for less. By threatening to walk, he flips the power dynamic, making Tate need him more than he needs Tate. It's not about the money, it's about cementing his authority and ensuring clients see him as indispensable, not disposable. Build trust through small gestures. Mike Ross isn't just a brain, he's a people person. He meets paralegal Richard Zane, a stranger who could make or break his first day. His purpose is to build trust fast, to gain an ally in a high-pressure firm. Mike offers a genuine compliment about her work, noticing a detail others miss, and listens intently as she responds. Why focus on such a small gesture? Mike knows he is an outsider, with no credentials, so he needs allies to survive. By showing authentic interest, he makes Richard feel valued, turning a skeptical co-worker into a supporter. His goal is to create a network of trust that protects him in a firm where he is a fraud. Let's see this play out.
Rachel, I need your help. There's a hearing on my subpoena.
I've got 3 cases in front of yours. You're gonna have to wait in line.
No. My hearing is tomorrow.
So why are you coming to me?
Because Donna says you're the best researcher in the firm.
Let me see the motion.
That compliment isn't random, it's strategic. Mike's purpose is to lower Richard's guard and build a connection that gives him an edge. By noticing her work, he signals respect, which is critical when he's hiding his lack of a degree. This small gesture isn't about manipulation. It's about creating a foundation of trust to navigate a world where he is constantly at risk of exposure, adapt quickly to high-pressure situations. Mike's thrown into the deep end in his first client meeting, unprepared and out of his depth. He's dragged into a high-stakes discussion with no warning, but his purpose is to prove he belongs. He uses his photographic memory to recall case details and improvises answers, keeping up with Harvey and impressing the client. Why dive in despite the risk? Mike knows that failing here could expose his secret and end his career before it starts. His goal is to show Harvey and the client he can handle pressure, buying himself time to prove his worth. By adapting on the fly, he turns a potential disaster into a win, reinforcing his value to the firm. Let's see him pull it off.
All right, what do you want? An admission of guilt and a guarantee that you'll obtain treatment before working again. And Nancy gets reinstated with back pay.
Fine.
And a raise.
Okay, all right. Are we done?
The kid should be able to grow up without the burden of tuition hanging over his head, don't you think?
Which is why you're also going to pay Nancy an extra $250,000.
Charles.
Mike's quick thinking is his lifeline. His purpose is to survive a moment that could unravel his entire facade. By recalling details and improvising, he doesn't just keep up, he shines, convincing everyone he is a natural. This isn't about luck, it's about using his skills under fire to protect his place in a world he is not supposed to be in. Use preparation to outshine competitors. Harvey Specter doesn't win by chance, he wins by being the most prepared. He faces opposing counsel in a negotiation, armed with every detail of the case and the client's needs. His purpose is to outmaneuver his opponents by knowing more than they do, anticipating their moves, and controlling the conversation. Why obsess over preparation? Harvey knows the legal world rewards those who leave nothing to chance. His goal is to maintain his reputation as a closer who never loses, which keeps clients loyal and rivals intimidated. By mastering the case nuances, he turns a negotiation into a masterclass, leaving the other side scrambling. Let's see it in action.
Your Honor, this case should be thrown out. Other than her story, the plaintiff doesn't have one piece of evidence.
Because the evidence lies within their personnel files, which they're conveniently refusing to hand over.
Those files contain sensitive information. He's fishing at the expense of our employees' right to privacy.
Please. I don't give a rat's ass about his employees' right to privacy. Sorry, that's actually unfair to rats' asses.
Your Honor, Mr. Specter's claim that we don't care about our employees, though belittling, doesn't carry any weight as a rule of law.
True, but what does carry weight is that an investigation of sexual harassment must be conducted without any duress. Your point? The investigator and every person being interviewed answers to the CEO they're investigating. That is the definition of duress.
Harvey's preparation is his weapon. His purpose is to dominate by knowing every angle, making his opponents look unprepared and his clients feel invincible. This isn't about showing off, it's about ensuring no one can outthink him, solidifying his status as the firm's top dog. These moves aren't just for lawyers, they are about using your strengths, building alliances, and staying ahead in any high-stakes game. Thanks for watching.